Stop it. Stop it. Alright. Alright, I'm rested up. Rested up. Ready to move. We're schmoving. Oof. I think text-to-speech is working. Alright. Wake, I think. I'm gonna do.
We'll go down.
I live.
What's up? You live? Is that what you just said?
Yeah. I was hit with the.
Doing better?
Whoa.
You were what?
Yeah, I feel bad. Is this a red mage thing or? It's a hat that they're wearing.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
Plant 14 right now,
I don't know.
and this person has like a really cool hat. Neo Kingdom.
That's Toastone gear.
Chapio. Really? That's what that is?
Hmm.
Probably.
Oh,
I would say Paladin isn't the craziest in Dawn Trail. They have like one new damage button, it's pathetic.
So I've reevaluated my tank inspection explanation experience.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Just feels like Paladin probably the true winner.
well, what do you know?
Wait, the true winner? You're just now realizing that?
True winner of this expansion for tanks is the Paladin.
What's up, baby? Move. Move.
Just
Move.
feel that.
Well, a little later in the expansion because they did get a buff afterwards.
Well, considering what they went, considerable.
Fine.
They have,
Never had an issue with Paladin then. Because we finally had that fucking gap closer.
I mean, you got a gap closer for sure in the gap closer 74.
Yeah. It was way later. Before.
Yep, just wanted to say I am okay. I am weak now. I don't know what it was that drop kicked me into the chest, but it was just like, you know, I don't know. I just felt like tired.
Yeah, I've noticed.
So weird.
Also, let me just take this off.
Interesting.
There we go.
Still, third. That's. But the reason why I say that, Paladin seems to have everything in their kit. So,
Pretty much, yeah.
Dot. They have a heal. They have
Hey, get inside here. Come on.
some of the
You
best
weirdo.
mitts. They have their app closer. They have
Hey,
three.
hey. Maisie. Shh. Jeez.
Anyway, I'll take my leave now, and
Alright.
embarrass
Why?
Yeah, I'm gonna embarrass myself. That's what's gonna happen.
Dress yourself for what?
Play Paladin badly and figure out how to play it.
It's pretty easy to learn. You'll get it.
Maisie. Shh. Sorry, I'm house sitting my neighbor's dogs.
That's nice. You're a nice person.
Wait, so you didn't... Well, you know, she asked me, so I help her out. Why not?
Really wish that Paladin got a AoE that was the same as Atonement combo, mostly because of MP gain in casual stuff.
I gotta get up working as well. I got some catching up here.
Wait, hold. Paladin's had an AoE that was.
Say what?
So Confidior is an
He's getting
instant.
more and more swords.
It's like it's an instant spell that is an AoE, and it's probably its heaviest damage, and it heals you.
Yep.
And it kills you. Oh yeah, well that's good to know.
Yeah, it kills you slowly but surely every time you press the button.
Maisie, come on, Maisie, come on.
It's pretty solid. I mean, we're not soloing bosses for nothing.
There you go, Titan.
In the right hands, each tank can.
Hey,
Yeah.
In the right
come
hands.
monkey. Come on, chunk monk.
You all
Fuck
have
even the
instant
healer at this
spells.
point, 'cause
You want to
saw
use
what
fight
happened
or
to
flight to
Honeybee.
boost the
Oh,
quickest
God.
damage.
Have
Hi,
instant.
Boo.
Like you're instantly choosing two camps when it. It's the more damaging.
Yeah, you want Confidior in there. But that's a funny part because normally
no.
fight or
So
flight
fat
did not
now.
go with Requiescat, but now it does.
Of Goring Blade, that's weird enough. They decide corn to be its own, but I don't.
It's just weird.
I
It's no
normally
longer
try
a
and
god.
fit Circle of Scorn and Spirits Within, or whatever you call the upgrade.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Got that right. You want. I probably have to change out where I place Holy Sheltron. So I turning off my stance sometimes.
Yeah, you might want to, otherwise you're gonna fat finger Iron won't.
I won't.
I mean, it works the same way as Acid Flash, so or Bloodwetting, so yeah.
Yeah, still, but you're killing me,
That's the
Smalls.
button there.
You're killing me with your lingo. What? Hey, go on the back. Sorry, it's animal
But
feeding
yeah,
time.
nowadays you
Like,
do. You do want to fit Goring Blade in there, plus the full Confidior combo.
Absolutely.
Whether or not you want to wait for the second part of Atonement, that's debatable. Some people open the burst after Riot Blade, others would go for after what comes after Atonement.
I mean, when I finish Atonement, I usually do one of the two spells, one of the two attack spells, depending AOE or single target.
Yeah, I'm just talking burst window.
Yeah. But
Wait, you do not know how to play Paladin? Anyways.
Anyways.
I'm just kidding.
Oh no. Anyway.
Anyways.
What the?
Fact that
Okay.
the Confiteor combo just blocks everything. Or no, it heals you. It basically heals everything.
It heals pretty madly, yeah.
Yeah, it has. Like, it doesn't even need to crit heal. That's the crazy part about it.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what this bloodwetting is that you guys are talking about.
Doesn't need it.
Nope.
Not to mention, it still has shield bash.
Hell yeah, triple stun.
It has shield bash, which is funny. I find that hilarious.
Yeah. It's really funny. It's really funny. Shield bash one mob, then low blow the other one, and then shield bash another.
Exactly.
And the funny part is shield bash is the one that has a 1 second longer stun.
Right.
Oh look, it's that boss that everyone decides to quit on. Apparently.
Isn't the boss everybody decide to quit on?
Apparently. Is that what the chat once said?
That's not what chat said. That's what an article said.
Yeah.
Like, I guess chat.
I know it was said
relaying
somewhere.
it. Yeah, chat was relaying that article.
Cause apparently freeze mechanics are hard. This boss is so easy. What?
Hold on, my
If
legs.
this is what got you stuck, then I don't know how you got all those other levels to begin with.
Oh, I thought that was an AoE. Ah!
Oh boy.
I mean, this took us a tiny little while to figure out, but afterwards, when he did it once, like, we were just like, oh, okay.
He's not hard to figure out.
Nah. God forbid those people play Dark Souls.
Oh no, don't say that, because somebody's gonna come into the chat and they're gonna be like, stop talking about Dark Souls, that's not fair. It's just like, why? You can't play it? It's like, that's not the point.
Then what is the point?
Point is...
Oh, right, there's none.
Point is, everybody has a problem with the game's difficulty now. I mean, the only thing I will say is that
Weird.
Haunted Carnival's first boss, Headless Meister, is stupid. He needs to go.
Yeah, that one's
But
a
yet
little weird because
apparently this
apparently
mechanic
the
is hard
hitbox in
cause
front is a
PPL
bit
are
larger.
apparently too scared to go in AOs.
That's the thing though, Rio. We have several bosses that had us do that and just don't get baited. I think a lot of raid bosses did that.
For what Headless is?
No, but like you have to be in the glowing AoE for a little bit and just not get baited.
Oh, that? Yeah, no, people just... It's hard to track for some people. Like, a bunch of them wants to, like, express... What's crazy is that Paladin...
Oh,
Yeah, it's just apparently PPL start to panic when they don't see a safe
Now there's a
spot and
lot of
just shut
tools to
down.
survive. At least bossing wise.
Paladin has, like, one of the best utilities I'm feeling right now.
Yep.
And I think it's kind of unfair. Like,
Oh,
I mean,
right.
I know we say, like,
Even
warriors
to this day
dumb,
I still see
but
PPL fail this boss and I'm just like how?
sometimes
Okay, I guess our sub's got a minion. A Suzusaurus? Huh.
Mine. Just kidding. There we go. There we go. Doing it for everybody.
Hit the
Beat
foot
up.
one more time. I think I have enough clay now, but we'll see.
Huh? Say.
I was sending them out for some clay so we can get some of the blueprints again.
Hey.
Or at least, well, one of them is, because the rest is still leveling up. And they still need to be outfitted.
Oh boy.
All right. It's good, dude.
Later.
If you really want to.
Pushed into the. Jeez, is it possible to get pushed? Thing. Also, what's up, Rio?
Yeah, but it doesn't really do anything cause you still are stunned up there.
How's it? I think Paladin's the winner. Paladin has like the best feeling utility to it. Just feels right. Like it doesn't. It's not brain dead like a warrior. It's not off like gun. Certainly not like feels like there's like no personality like Dark Knight. They feel like they have their identity pretty much solid. Forgot about that guy. It just feels good. I don't know.
For me PLD is kinda the opposite, but that's probably cause I don't like the job overall.
Yeah, I can't even say that. Paladin feels absolutely incredible. Like they pretty much got what it wanted. They got what they want Paladin to be. Oh, I didn't have it anymore. Yeah. See, no, that I just like it. Just feels like it has. Let's just say this. It has best feeling bits, even though it doesn't have as many. It has, like, it feels like it should be where it is in terms of damage. Like it keeps aggression pretty well. Its spells are very supportive to both itself and to everybody else. I'm staying right here because.
I mean, for me PLD has never RLY felt good, hence why I'm saying it's probably because the job isn't for me.
I mean, probably. Wait, hold on. Is it really healing me? Oh my gosh. No way. Yeah, oh my gosh. Holy Circle does heal me. Oh my gosh.
You heal on any enhanced cast basically.
It was healing me without the enhancement. That's the part that I was trying to figure out. Restores. Oh, then it probably wasn't. It probably wasn't. That must be just like how good the sage. Well, I haven't met too many good sages. Let's just say that.
Might have been timing with Cardia, lol.
Yeah, it might be. What's crazy is that I haven't met too many sages that were playing the. Excuse me. They weren't playing the job as like very well at all. There's Holy Circle there giving me a heal. And Holy Circle did it again.
PLD basically has a permanent Reagan.
It feels like that. I think it just has like has too many opportunities.
Prove you are worthy to rule.
Well, it's not me that's trying to rule.
Yeah, because of how often you get your instant cast, you constantly heal.
Chronicles of Ed, return the hunger of roiling waters. Chronicles of Ed, recount the fury of erupting peaks.
On another note, hoping everyone can make it tomorrow for raid, since it looks like we might finally get our M1S clear. Tongue
right?
sticking out.
Yeah, I know, right? Crazy. I can't wait. I'm gonna give me plenty of rest too. come in with a warrior.
Implacable strength of the mountain, be mine!
Been looking forward to Saturday for a few days now, lol.
See? Did it.
Spirit of my brethren, your thunder roars!
Hit Holy Sheltron as soon as I saw it.
That you should endure my fury.
That misaligned me a little bit.
Chronicles of Hell, recall.
But yet while PLD doesn't feel good when I play it, I definitely know that the job is in a very good spot ATM.
Oh, what am I doing? Stay like this. Stay like this. You're good.
Though TBH, part of the reason is because in my case I'm more interested in DRK, but I think we already beat that dead horse enough.
Yeah. I mean, Dark Knight may seem interesting, but it's like... its identity has been compromised, really. So, can't really do anything about it right now until they... Oh yeah, we're gonna remake the thing.
Hard to justify playing it when you look at all the other tanks and what they bring yet.
I got it already. Look at that. They gave... All of them gave me comms for that. Yeah, I can admit that some people with Paladin just as a job, it doesn't feel like it's hitting hard whatsoever.
TBH, I've kind of been playing a lot more DPS than before just because ATM the tank role is just not enjoyable for me.
DPS always feels better to play. I think they're always going to feel better. The thing was that Dark Knight and Warrior felt like that really edged out tank that... And Gunbreaker comes around and pretty much says, I'm more DP you. Which is kind of funny, but Warrior is still the only one that feels like a true DPS inside a tank. Dark Knight feels like it's lost. It feels very lost. Where Gunbreaker knows what it wants to be. It's just that it doesn't have time to be what it wants to be.
I mean, in my case I always found healing and tanking more fun than DPS cause I'm more of a support player.
That's fair. That's also fair. There can go to... So I fell right off. Right off. And let me turn some like super loud. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Spy on people.
It's pretty much just a case of I'm not enjoying tank ATM cause the tank I want to play is pretty meh.
I feel you on that one. Alright, let's see. What's very... It's not any of the spells. It's not a Confiteor, because a Confiteor... I know when Confiteor... That's... Requiem Scat. The Scat's already in there. That's most important. Like, this is important, this is... That's sort of important. So I don't use the spell too much, and it's basically better than cover at this point. Nobody uses cover. Nobody uses cover unless it's like, oh, emergency, gotta use cover. What kills me is that it's like 2,000. It's 2,000.
Nowadays there's almost no reason to keep cover in your bar lol.
Like, it's in there because I know that, like, what if, like, there's two of us left and they happen to be... I have cover. Just cover them and stay close to them. And I take all the damage. What sucks is that the cover invincible.
Oh really now?
Yeah, it's useful in very niche situations.
It's still in there. It's still there. Let me do... And get that little bit of experience.
Hence why I said almost no reason lol.
Almost. Almost no reason. I mean, I think cover still has, like, its purpose. I wish you can use cover and, like, emit, but it does true damage. True damage is stupid. I think it's dumb. Grand. What? Somebody finally reached Shinryu? Oh my goodness. Ah. Viewing cutscene. Oh my god. Somebody finally...
Yeah, for something with a large CD and uses 50 gauge it's kinda hard to justify what it does.
Like, this is so weird. I was not expecting to get this. I was expecting to get like a low level trial. Shinryu of all. Picks a random person who...
Dumbest part is in SHV you used to lower the DMG transferred by 20%, yet they removed that.
Somebody died. Don't have atonement at all, so I guess I'm going off of... Oh. I would protect them, but they won't learn if I did. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Let's see who failed.
Time to see who fails the facer roll.
That's the one thing I really want to know. Where did this platform come from? Like, that's the one mystery I want to know. Okay. No one did bad. Face rolls.
Holy duck fuck, no one failed.
Ow. Oh, kill the tail, kill the tail, kill the tail, kill the tail. Like how that's a freeze mechanic, and the freeze mechanic is like showing up as a frickin' chain. Ice ether. The tail. Yeah, we should have been in the water for that one, but I guess not. Ant Rampart, nice. Good job for your first time.
In X, probably.
Alright, so we leveled up. Enhanced Rampart just means that, yeah, it's okay, increases HP. So Enhanced Rampart is really not much of anything. Also, yeah, we don't like these. We like that though. My God, it's the warrior. Sorry, excuse me. It's the warrior of light. I see you have rocked the warrior of light outfit. You're rocking. Oh my gosh, hello.
Since we were farming Wall X, yeah.
Alright, so...
Oh hey, the dungeon we keep talking about XD.
Wait, do I... Are these all newbies? There's no way. They all have buds. But I'm like 100% sure they're like... I'll go a little slow for them, because I can spy with my eye a little bitty by.
Well, hello there, Nerfed Aurum Vale.
Why does it say it like that? It's supposed to say nerfed. Oh, we take it up to the door.
Just TDS
And
being
it stops.
TDS LOL.
And it stops.
I did not expect that.
Neither did I TBH.
Then again, I expected not to expect anything, so that doesn't count.
Rage of Alone! Ah! I missed this ability. Forgot it doesn't work on this one. Quite literally use fight or flight. Part of your 1, 2, 3.
Yay, back when he had royal authority for pure damage and Rage of Halone for enmity buildup.
Right? Back in those days, then they were like, nah, we gotta simplify it now.
And the street down that came with it.
Oh my goodness. They were really experimenting back in the day, I'm guessing.
Also back when we still had type-specific DMG debuffs.
Pair of gauntlets? Nobody wants.
I do not miss those.
Pink rarity items. Why do they still have them in here?
probably can't be bothered to give green versions of that gear since they already have the pink.
Oh, this is a true newbie. Look at this guy. A true newbie. True newbie here too. I mean, they're either that or they're alts.
Oh boy, I do not want to be
This guy's not
reminded
new.
of the pink rarity gear we had back in Diadem.
I'm not sure Astro can handle all of this, so I'm not gonna push it.
Not that I would blame them for that since it's not like they RLY have
Yeah,
to
see.
change the gear this early.
Yeah, see? She's actually attacking too, so she's not a newbie at all. Alright, who's ready for nerfed coin counter? Now, I understand why people took off the telegraphs for coin counter, but I believe coin counter, and this is what I've always believed, coin counter is supposed to be the character or the boss that doesn't have it's like he's so exaggerated in his abilities. Like, you would think that, yeah, look at that, he's about to hit you right there in the face. Or when he does his spin, it's supposed to teach you through animation that you have to pay attention to his abilities, what he's gonna do, instead of his telegraphs. Because people...
He was supposed to show you that not all attacks have indicators.
Right.
Coin counter was actually teaching you mechanics. Now he's just like any other mid-boss.
He was teaching you that mechanics can be unvisual. Like, this used to be just like, okay, he put his stick in front of his face, he's about to spin. Whenever Eye of the Beholder came in, you either got in or out. People knew this. People saw it and then knew, okay, so we can just calculate like exactly
Now
what's
only
happening.
Deep Dungeon teaches that.
Cause in the harder difficulties mechanics not having indicators is frequent.
We still have it. It's in one of the stone vigils. It's in one of the vigil dungeons. Somebody leveled up. Have that. There's the two dragon alligators that been silenced. It's actually a problem. I can't do any of my spells. See, that was a close one. I know the healer's doing damage and AoE damage, but getting a feel for how hard the tank is getting hit and predicting whether or not the next few hits on GCD for the mobs.
Do you even have a spell at this LVL on PLD?
Do I have a spell? That's a good question, actually. I might not have a spell. I'm at level 49, not level 50. I think at level 50 you get a spell.
Nope, not anymore. We had Cure.
We had cure.
Think you only get your first one in HWLVL, so silence dose and TRLY affect you here.
Perhaps.
Oh, true, PLD did have cure back then, LOL.
Oh, I saw that.
Back when cross-classing was still a thing, XD.
Oh, he does not like. Gert Stew? What the? I don't like that. Whoever Gert Stew is, he might be. This is Stew. I don't know, man. I don't know about that name. What if he was a bot? Oh, I don't know.
Which was later turned into the role actions. We could pick a certain amount off in SB, which was also scraped cause they noticed PPL barely changed them, lol.
I have to give it to them, trying to find the right balance for the game that they want. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Oh god, there was people watching a cutscene. I didn't mean to do that.
Cross-classing is a system that could have worked, though I'm glad they gave up on the idea of role actions being the way they were back in SB.
Well, the thing about cross classes and the abilities was that those were like that was like a mechanic or like a system from
I still
the
think
old Final
ultimatum
Fantasy.
should be given to tanks again for dungeons though.
I'm not really too sure why they took that away. That one's the weird one, and I guess it's because they wanted to make an emphasis, wanted to emphasize the importance of being able to do your AOE's rather than use ultimatum. Which I kind of, honestly, I don't know. It's so weird. Brute force it.
The AoE evoke was useful when stuff went south and the tank died.
Burr, burr.
Probably because dumb tanks would use that as rotation as well. And yes, I still see PPL do this crap with provoke.
I think they freak out.
Yeah, I do too.
I think people freak out when like they lose aggro for like a split second and then provoke, and it's like, oh my god, can't lose the mob, and it's just like, calm down, provoke if you need to, but you don't have to. Just throw your not your gap closer, but throw your ranged ability. Every tank has a ranged ability. It's like, just do that, you'll be fine. But ultimatum
That's
was
genuinely the reason why they even made Voke do more than just put you at one above the highest enmity.
like, honestly, yeah, it puts you at the top, but like, honestly, I kind of miss ultimatum because it made certain tanks still have all the aggro in the room whenever they lost it, because I know certain people needed it. There were certain kinds of tanks that needed it. And those certain
Yeah,
kinds of
ultimatum
tanks,
was neat as a secure tool.
I feel for those people too. Those certain kinds of tanks that went in and they were like, oh yeah, by the way, I lost the mob. Just like, what? How did you do that? You have your stance on? They're like, yeah. How did you do that? Oh, well, the black mage was doing all the damage and then too much damage. For those days when damage like really was like a pressure point for a bunch of tanks to keep the aggro. You got like summoner doing their dot AoEs. Oh man, old summoner. Oh my god. They were coming with their dot AoEs, and black mages had like the best
When black
AoE.
mage had to use lucid dreaming for aggro dumping.
Oh gosh. back in those days, jeez, like switching between fire and ice used. I mean, that was the thing, you know. But you use lucid dreaming just to get that little bit. I think, however, if there's anything that needs to come back, why is it green now? She's green. She was rocking red. She was rocking red, but now she's green. That's crazy. I think being able to use different party, like Cure on Paladin made sense. So
That's basically
Flash
how
job,
you knew
right?
who was autopiloting compared to PPL that actually paid attention. LOL.
got 2 from Diabolos. This is me and Zella. Bomong though, how people saying.
Bombing is basically a roll of the dice when it comes to what you get from their XD.
I've gotten a lot of Bolmong people, and they always end up being like a bit weird or eccentric. I mean, maybe I'm thinking that's just my luck. Sure, I got them. Got 2 hits. Because we have a samurai. Samurai can hard focus.
Yet it's
There we
pretty
go.
random what kind of person you get when it's someone from Bombing.
But, I mean, I have no problems with Bolmong people. As long as they're not coming into a dungeon. They're like, hello, my fellow compatriots, let us roll this dungeon as we do. I am Randolph the White. I'd be like, bro, we're not role-playing with you. It's like, roleplay? I do not know what this roleplay is.
I don't have an issue with them either, I'm mainly just aware of what kind of PPL are over there.
Yeah, the silly kind. I think after this dungeon I have to go take care of the cat.
Pretty much a case of you name it, they more than likely have it XD.
Pretty much.
Though TBH pretty much all DC have that one server, so it's not RLY exclusive to Bombing.
Yeah.
Though Bombing is definitely the more well-known one, that's for sure.
Okay.
In my case, when it comes to the server I'm on, only thing IRLY know is TOT. Apparently it's very popular
Oh,
with
no.
console players.
Oh, we don't have a heal.
I mean, you are a paladin, you should be fine. Tongue sticking out.
What? How'd I get him home? Wasn't even in there. Okay.
You got hit by one of the front-facing AOs.
Oh, man.
The one next to you wasn't frozen.
Oh, man. Yeah, I should have gone to the other side. Silly. Wait. There.
Not the end of the world though, since fight was almost over.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. What the hell? Oh my gosh, I'm seeing it now.
That was a low amount of health.
This, okay, so... This healer's not really healing me, right? And I think they're like being like a bit dependent on their Yep, I thought that happened.
Yeah, looks like the scholar is struggling a bit.
Thought that would happen. I don't know where they're going. They can't do anything without me. They're just gonna be sitting there. See? Like I don't know why he acted like he was doing something cool. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, we got.
Another reason why it doesn't RLY do anything to get pushed in the thing, lol.
What were you doing? What are you doing? This is gonna wear off and I'm gonna be at his mercy again.
I think they are spamming adlo o.o.
Are they? Yeah. Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, they are spamming Adlo.
Maybe.
Yeah, no.
I saw a few adlo.
No, I'm looking at the battle right now. They were spamming Adlo. They're still spamming Adlo. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? He can't afford to. Okay, so he's doing it. He's reviving. Okay. Yeah, he's spamming Adlo. Another person died. He's racing back to the top.
Kinda curious to see if they are a white mage player, lol.
Even invincible, he is spamming Adlo. Oh gosh. What do you say to that, man?
Might be a case of thinking Adlo is like Cure 2.
I hope not. You should read the text. It tells you what it does. It tells you what it does. Oh, I'm sorry, this guy kind of sucks. As a healer, yeah, it kind of sucks. Barely made that because people kept moving.
Well, if I found the right person, they have all healers at around 96. You can use channel points for audio alerts. Have fun.
Looks like I'm taking the dual mission mode. Look at this.
Man, Ariel would have a field day on that healer XD.
Ariel will probably get so upset. I'm running out of MP.
Yup, since she mains Scholar, I'm pretty sure she'd have a few strong word to say.
This is avoidable. Stay away.
And I mean, even I know Adlo is not meant to heal and I don't play the job.
Why was I the healer for that? I can't. This healer is a failure. I'm sorry. This healer is a failure. I don't mean to sound like that guy, but I'm being that guy right now.
The healer in me is screaming.
I'm being that guy right now. I can't do it. I'm being that guy. What it? Yo. Please stop spamming Adlo.
I mean, being that guy is justified in this case.
I don't want to be that guy, though. Like, I'm sustaining myself right now. If I was a Dark Knight, I would have the worst time of my life.
Yeah, that's fair.
What is he doing?
If you were DRK, you would probably still be stuck on the first boss, lol.
I probably would. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna I want you to look at that and you tell me what's happening. I want you to tell me what's happening. Is this person new or what? Like, I don't freaking know. No, they're not new whatsoever. Well, they got 90s across the board. That's a little odd and strange.
I mean, just by looking at the struggle, I already know that there is a severe lack of healing. Yup, that's the right person then.
Where's their level 100? Like, what are they doing?
Seem to be building a lot of things at the same time instead of focusing on one thing.
This guy is like the true jack of all trades and the master of nothing. I emphasize the nothing. I'm sorry, this guy's kind of frustrating to play with. Oh, like, again, I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say emphasis on the nothing part.
I do not want to be that guy. What is he doing? Where is he? Look for Zella. Zella's casting Biosis. Zella began casting Adlo again. Zella's casting... Look at that! He cast it again! He cast Adlo twice! No, he cast Adlo. He began casting Adlo. Sorry. My bad. That was genuinely my... I have a prediction. He's gonna die, and I'm gonna have to either keep everybody alive again. See other deep...
I saw Adlo being put on you like 5 times in a row earlier, lol.
I don't know why he thinks Adlo... Then if I try to, like, say, hey, you don't have to use Adlo all the time, I'm gonna be signified as, like, a toxic player or something.
Chronicles of Hell. Recount the fury of erupting peaks.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, we're good. I'm testing his grit here. See if he can... He did Adlo again.
Yeah, basically opening your mouth there will just tag you as a supposed toxic player, which sucks.
Chronicles of Hell. Return the hunger of roiling waters. I will take the measure of your resolve.
Cause apparently trying to help someone that is struggling with their job is often seen as unwelcomed. I learned that the hard way, unfortunately.
He backed the hell up. That's funny. Ooh! He got one. We're supposed to be all on different sides, but I think I strode too far. He has one, so it's gonna be a debuff him a little bit there.
That's kinda the reason why I don't open my mouth anymore when I see PPL struggle unless they ask for help first.
Oh crap, I accidentally used bigger mitt.
Chronicles of Hell, record the cruelty of merciless storms.
Easy. Right into the wind. Oh, but it didn't count? Didn't count that?
Had a few PPL try to kick me out of dungeons just because I dared ask if someone wanted help with their job, so yeah.
They wanted help with their job? You got kicked out of dungeons for helping out their job? Is that what you said? Like how did you say helping out with job or something like that? Oh.
Hi, sink, 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 sink.
Cherry's here. Give me a second, Cherry. I'm struggling because one of the healer that we got is like spamming Adlo instead of using like other spells, and I almost
didn't
died.
get kicked cause the rest of the party was intelligent enough to not kick me, but yeah, just for asking if they wanted tips for the job they were playing.
So throughout most
Sink,
of the
sink,
dungeon,
sink, sink, skin.
Sking? No, not you. Samurais did better. He says goodbye. And he is a Diabolo's representative. I'm pretty sure those comms came from the DPS, keeping them alive on the second boss. Cherry, if you were on YouTube, you could have scrolled back and see what I had to go through.
Also had one time where the guy absolutely poped a blood vessel on me, saying that I apparently was an asshole just for simply asking if they wanted help.
What do you mean by wanting help, though? What did you do? Because that would be my question.
Cherry has an idea what went down.
It's kind of ridiculous where...
I basically just asked if they wanted pointers on their rotation.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. That hurts somebody's pride.
Been through enough dungeons this expansion to see the state of the player base.
That hurts their pride if you say, hey, do you need your rotation? They'll look at you and just be like, you're a toxic player. And they're just like, no, man, I'm trying to tell you. No, what you have to do is break the ice by being fun. Like, so you having difficulty there? Is everything okay? And he's like, they'll be like, no, I'm fine. And be like, it's just like, are you sure? Like, I would never really do that for like a melee or a tank, because like it's whatever they can.
Well, I didn't ask it that way. I basically just asked if they were having trouble.
Like, the only thing that I will speak out on terms of is whether or not like a tank is keeping up aggro, right? Like, I don't care what damage you're doing. It's a dungeon. I don't give a like two Hail Marys of a pie. But if you go into a dungeon and you're not keeping the aggro, or like say like your stance is off,
there's no real rotation, but don't trust people that much.
Be like, oh, your stance is off, and they'll be like, oh, or like a healer, like in that sequence right there, I'll be like, what are they doing to not keep me alive? So usually I'll be like, is everything okay? You seem to be using like one spell. In that case, you know what? They're gonna have to learn some other way, because they just kept using Adlo. Then I searched their information.
Yeah, if I notice tanking stance is off, I point it out since it's easy to forget AO but it.
Not a single level 100 did I. Not a single one. So I'm a little taken aback. Sky Deep Sinnoh. The Sky Deep of Sinnoh. Hey Cherry, how you doing? I would suggest, Cherry, take a look. Ooh.
But yet even the rest of the party was confused as to why the guy was so mad just because I asked if they were having trouble.
And that's all about their pride, you know? Like, oh, you hurt my pride. I don't want you to talk about that. Like, I'm doing just fine. And to be fair, it's a dungeon. If it's a dungeon, then it's like, it's whatever. I don't care about, like, really the damage
Cherry
too much.
already knows cards played asked through all of DT.
Nice. I would like point out, like, hey man, you're like not, especially since if I'm a Dark Knight main, I will fairly notice the ability of a healer, because like I don't have any sustain and I really do rely on the healer that much.
Want Cherry
which
to
is weird.
heal?
I mean, yeah, though in that case it was during an extreme, which is why I asked if they were having trouble.
Not yet.
Forgot to mention that.
Not yet. I'm gonna try one last time. Maybe it's just me. I didn't get like bad healers in the last few dungeons we've went through. Not too bad. That one was fairly noticeable though. That one is fairly noticeable. Like spamming Adlo, like that's the thing to do.
No, Cherry has to heal Cherry's self a lot as PLD this expansion.
As Paladin, you went in as Paladin, you had to heal yourself a lot. Maybe it's a data center thing. I don't know. I can
TBF
only
though,
think.
Sync, I was tempted a few times to just get on so you could avoid having to deal with the healer RNG XD.
Well, we'll see. This healer has a very graceful card on them, or portrait on them. So hopefully this is like their main and they're about to just show me up like a fool. Which is what I want. I want healers to
That's
show
why
me
Cherry
up.
was gonna heal.
I want them to come in and show me that they can keep me alive in any kind of grace.
Cherry rather heal for friends than have them suffer.
Yeah, I figured as much, was just saying I had a few times where the thought crossed my mind, tongue sticking out.
That's fine. I want to believe in the player base that we aren't like bad players. But then again, Final Fantasy doesn't really push your abilities and skills as a gamer to the edge. Like, not at all.
That Ast is having trouble keeping you at half health.
No, they're actually doing okay. Like, taken from what Rio witnessed, this is fine. This is much better than what we had with that Scholar. That Scholar was using Adlo.
At start, you went down to 25%.
That's probably because they weren't
And
prepared.
TBH nowadays I kinda try to find any reason to play as a healer since I don't get to play it that much.
Really? Is it because of the Warriors? Did the Warriors do this to you, Rio? Man, those axe-wielding bastards.
Rule 1: if you're not ready to heal at start of dungeon, you are not focused.
Yeah.
Not, I just usually do X on Picto cause that's the only way I can guarantee a fast run, and I'm slotted as a DPS in the static LOL.
Cause like really, yeah, this healer's fine. A lot better than the Scholar that we had. That Scholar did not know what the hell to do, man. Like really, I felt bad that they were so bad. I'm sitting here judging them.
And the rest of my friend group just doesn't play the game at all, which I'm not surprised by, LOL.
Oh man.
A lot of schools seem to be bad this expansion, same with Sages and Ast.
And I think we all know, maybe like Sage is not doing so well in this expansion. Scholars should have gotten their bump up. And Astro and like White Mage are basically the best heals in the game right now. Especially I think Astro might be a undercover winner.
I hear PPL say Sage isn't doing well, but yet I always get my faster runs when I'm on Sage when I go as a healer, so I dunno.
School is easy to heal as People, just need to know that you can't let People go below half as School.
Ooh! Look at me being like lucky. That was very lucky.
That's cause you're good at Sage though, Ryo.
Sometimes I feel sad for a lot of these healers. They have to deal with me. Mr. Spirit.
It genuinely just feels like PPL are just doing the same OL trashing of a job just because no buffs.
Cherry R's no issue with Sage, just people seem to struggle at playing it.
Cause I
Yeah.
also see PPL talk about White Mage negatively.
I don't know why. White Mage is doing fine. I like threading the needle.
My thought exactly, lol.
Oh, were we supposed to be on the inside for that? That's weird.
White Mage, you can still let Popol go below 25% health and health them to full with one skill.
Which is why I'm pretty sure it's just the usual trashing of jobs because PPL only think about buffs.
I think people forgot what it really means to handle a certain like class or job in a video game, and seeing exactly like seeing what it can really do through experimentation. I have to give it to WoW. They're pretty good at that. About to really get the spirits, or I'm sorry, see that bubble?
Okay, so while the Scholar was subpar, I looked at a couple of your pulls from last dungeon and to be honest UCD rotations were kinda of bad. First two pulls you only used Rampart twice until last mobs where you used Holy Shield. You didn't use Guardian until the fourth pack and only ever used one CD at a time.
Seems like people don't know how to play shield healers anymore as well.
Yeah, because I'm supposed to use Sheltron and Rampart at the same time. Hi, Draco. Okay, so what, did you go back into... Did you look back at a couple of... Well, part of me has trust in the healer to back me up before I start spamming mitts.
No should be able to get away with spreading them out.
Like, I don't spam mitts like that.
If healer is focused tank, should NT have to worry?
But fair enough, fair enough. Like for this, I should be fine. Really? Not used to that. The procs for the spells.
Not really healer's job to ignore tank's HP and spam AoEs, it's DPS job to kill and healer's job to support.
It should be balanced. Really? Like I should be able to hold my own for to deal some sort of AoE attacks. That I'm sure of. Like even big mobs like that, a paladin should be able to stand on their own. I think the problem is that it's kind of a relationship kind of thing. It goes on both sides. Is the tank good enough to keep its own while doing damage and sustaining itself? And is the healer doing a good job healing everyone essentially, while also like having to heal the tank and still doing damage?
As skull weaving shield and AoE keeps tank health up.
I mean, that should be the relationship there. Like right now, I'm pretty sure the healer is probably doing some damage right now. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, see? There it is.
They been psing yet?
Like right here?
Well, yeah, healers should DPS, but it should NT be the focus.
When I'm tanking dungeons I will always have 2 CD on CD and 2 available to stagger MIT. Also healer AoE DPS should be at least 12% of pack in ideal situations.
You also need to keep in account that even if you have your mitts available to you, you should also not spam them to the point of doing 3 of them at the same time, because you got to stay focused whether or not the healer is also giving you like a shield or a regen. It all comes together in the end. Most people don't have to pay attention to that though, because it usually just culminates and works together. That's why when it comes right down to it, if you look at my at the party list, the healer's number 2. And the reason why healer's number 2 is because I pay attention to him. Like I look here and see like
Should
what do they
really
have
need
for me.
mitts when there's only 2 or 3 enemies left in a pull after others die.
Oh yeah.
And well TBH it's a dungeon, no reason to min-max everything LOL.
Dude, you don't really need to min-max a dungeon.
Shouldn't.
You don't really need to min-max a dungeon.
In my case I also think a pull ahead when it comes to my MIT.
Can see using mitts when there's 4 or more enemies, but only 3 you shouldn't have to anymore.
Since there is pulls that are just harder than others, so sometimes I'll go light on mitts in a pull cause I don't need that many.
Okay. I want to save it for
Depends on the mobs, but yeah.
Oh, I did that. My bad. I went in. That was my mistake. It's not really like directly attacking me. That's the funny thing about it. Yeah, see, the healer is doing a lot.
When there's not a lot of mobs left, I usually tend to use the shorter CDs in case I need MIT for it.
We have like 2 or 3 left. The one thing that I do advise for every tank is to go like a single target 1, 2, 3. Oh, can I get close to him? Oh sh. Oh, I don't know. That was risky for me. Like, the one thing I think about Paladin is that they have like holy Sheltron like almost all the time. So quite literally, they always have mitts on.
Yeah, basically on war when I have only 2 or 3 mobs left, I usually only use bloodletting to make sure I stay healthy.
Oh, trying to get in there. I double tapped the first hit the combo. That was my bad. That's okay.
Same time when Cherry heals, Cherry knows what skills to use on pulls so that tank doesn't have to panic.
But yeah, I'm about to do what the samurai's doing right now. Yeah, the samurai had a good idea what to do. Yeah, see, this healer is doing a lot, so I don't really have to worry too much about my mitts, honestly. But at the same time, it's like, come on. Worry about your mitts. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Gosh. Parry? I parried? I didn't block? What's crazy is that Paladin is the only one that really, yeah, blocks like that.
Cherry trees to make tank's job easier when Cherry heals, and when Cherry TNAKS Cherry trees to make healer's job easier.
Also, use a lot of reprisal, please. That's the one thing I think a lot of tanks really miss out on, is reprisal.
That's pretty much how it should be.
And arm's length. Arm's length really comes in clutch. It can. I don't even know if it hit him over there. Saved my abilities for the next, yeah.
Reprisal should honestly be used on every pull since the CD allows it to.
Pretty much, yeah. Should do it. Don't know why I did that.
Arm's length on the other hand should be kept for pulls you know will hit fast and hard if the dungeon has any.
Yeah.
Rep for every pull? Nah.
Very much so. Because I just used it here.
It tank is panicking or healer is panicking makes for a bad dungeons run.
If not, then just use it whenever LOL.
He said rip every pull, nah. It should be used on you can use it on every other pull, but it does help. I mean, it's not like I would go against it. Oh wait, there's 2 left. What am I doing? Follow my own rule. Wait till fight or flight comes back.
I mean, it's fine if PPL don't want to use it every pull, I'm just saying optimally you want to do so, lol. CDs should normally be cycled every other generally, or if you know the pulls well enough to map it out more efficiently.
Ooh. I'm also saving some of my CDs for the boss battle so I can just do the
Same
burst.
time, there's those healers that
But-
lets your health get so low cause they think they're the best healer in the world and they just spam AoES and then you die.
But I got 20 seconds. They're not gonna wait for 20 seconds. I don't know why I did that. Holy Sheltron, that is. He's not directly hitting me right now.
CDs for boss. Crazy bastard. Holy Shelly should be plenty for most dungy bosses, LMAO.
CDs for bosses. Oh, I was right. It's so weird that I have to use intervention again as part of the rotation. Oh. Guess what I'm doing?
I mean, yeah, you don't need a lot of CD for bosses, I'm talking specifically about trash pulls since that's what we were talking about.
I want to see if I can realign
With all the healers
my,
Cherry's been getting in dungeons, though Cherry's been iffy and haven't been too trusting lately cause they either let you die from not paying attention or you
Whoops.
die cause they try to get one more AoE in before healing you.
Where's the... Oh. I was paying too much attention to the... Oh, here we go.
Yeah, sounds like my usual DFQ.
No!
That's why I joined the War Master class. Don't need any healers, lol.
You tell him.
That's why even as DPS Cherry relies more on potions.
What? You made me triple cast with that comment. Or you made me triple weave with that comment. Oh my gosh.
LOL. Brain had to reboot for a split second XD.
I'm sitting there, I'm just like, potions. Oh, I don't have a...
There's been plenty of times where Cherry is DPSing, but yet Cherry's last one alive.
But TBF, that is how bad it can be in DF. I mean, I've had some lazy healers and tanks. Potions have kept me alive.
I mean, if potions still work, man. Actually, I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna let it reach 30. before doing the combo again, so I can hopefully realign my CDs. Wow, that
I've genuinely
game
never had a
laid.
single time where a potion would have saved me in DF, unfortunately.
Just need to know when to use the potions so that it's not too far off of second wind or any skill that restores health.
Pre-50 potions are insanely good.
Oh man, didn't mean to do that. That was weird. Okay, everything's back to being realigned. I don't like using
I have.
intervention.
Though I can count it on one hand how many times I used it for a full clutch.
So yeah, even as DPS Cherry doesn't trust anyone to keep Cherry alive anymore.
Dang. Whoa, that's actually good looking. I'll have that. What is that? That's actually good looking. I'll take both. Ooh, that looks good actually.
REQ and fight/flight shouldn't misalign too bad. Shrug. Even if they do, should only take a rotation to reel it back in.
They don't
Pretty much
misalign.
any moment I had where a potion would have possibly been
In fact-
useful, bloodbath and second wind usually
Yeah.
saved me before I needed
Fight
it.
or flight and wreck are they align perfectly. And so does
If
Well,
tanks
Spirit
are dying
Within.
cause healers aren't paying attention, then why trust them when playing DPS?
and Circle of Scorn.
And as a
they work
caster I
just as well,
usually
too.
don't get in those situations cause bosses die too quick for it to matter.
I misaligned them. That was my fault because between pulls. But no, all four of them aligned perfectly. So there's like no problem between them. No problem at all. It's the player. It's not the abilities, it's the player. It's the reason why I'm thinking that Paladins is the
Remember
biggest
when Scorn
winner
was 25 seconds?
in terms of tank.
I do.
Scorn
Pain.
was 25 seconds. Oh my god. That's why I'm thinking that Paladin is like the biggest tank winner of this expansion. But you could say
Even when
Warrior,
Cherry
but
started playing Black Mage, Cherry still somehow is the last one alive.
always. I would also say that Guardian works in terms of
Casters, the
terms
ones
of
I raise
CD.
instead of healing since they stand in fire too much this X-Pack.
Oh, I don't see a lot of that. I see a lot of them complaining about the fact that they have to move quite a bit. But then there's Picto. People, like, I hear them complain about that and Picto because they're tired of Picto always be at the top of the list. They're like, why is Picto always there? And it's just like, you know.
Invite Cherry to Yout Cult. Cherry means party.
Okay.
The only time I stay in AoEs is when a kid won't kill me and I have my shield up.
Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I finally got that? Nice. Don't need... Wait a minute. That looks good.
Grats.
Oh, that looks good. Sort of. It's the glow that makes it look good. Okay, that works. Just get out. Just get out of my...
But yeah, I've been playing since the beginning of HW, so I kinda just know what I can and can't do, lol.
You know what's crazy
Was a
about
wide
that
net
boss
Ryo.
fight?
Not aimed at you in particular, lol.
You know what's
Now
crazy
Cherry
about that?
shall proceed to kill you for the blood gods.
Why? I might not just start a. I don't want to start a dungeon anymore, because Cherry's gonna probably pull me off the cliff, and I'm gonna be like, no, no, no.
Oh yeah, I was just saying, in my case as a caster, I only do it when I can. Tongue sticking out.
Jokes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, jokes, she says. Jokes. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Oh, tank healer privilege. It's the wait, let me check something. Okay.
Cherry will be your guardian angel.
As a healer main, I definitely understand the caster staying in bad part, tongue sticking out.
I think casters should be like the most aware of like what's happening on the field.
Till you die.
How'd that turn off? I think we have...
Had a few cases of I rescued a caster just to see them go back in bed.
Okay.
Now to judge sync CD usage.
Judge my CD usage? No one's perfect, buddy. Don't judge me. Judge this. Judge this dungeon, man. Get to.
It would appear a lot of judging is being thrown your way, sync XD.
Of course. It's not like
And
I don't
I
ask
thought
for
I
it.
was the bad tank. Why else would I be here for a tank stream? You should know better, young man.
Well, I'm glad someone calls me a young man. Anyway. Okay, don't want to over hit there. Ah, damn it! I misclicked. I did the bigger one. I did the bigger mitt. My bad. Oh man.
Just be in same VC as Soulless and you can be young too.
Solus didn't hear that. Okay. The rule of two. I have to follow. I keep forgetting the rule of two. Keep up with the rule of two. Rule of two. When you see 2 or 3 on the
He'll
field.
say it to his profile.
Gosh. Oh gosh. Just like the Sith, if there are 2 enemies left or 3, you can start single hitting. I usually do it at 2.
Only thing I know is that according to our static, I'm the youngest in there.
Well, you darn whippersnapper. I wish there was like an area-wide stun that, you know, a certain caster could use to, I don't know. No, I'm kidding. Let me stop. It's for the next 10 seconds. I keep forgetting about the, and the holy circle does heal me, so I got to keep being aware of that. Roll a 2. Oh, they're dead. They died.
Kind of funny when I'm used to being the oldest of my friend group, lol.
All right. Seeing how the Black Mage is probably ready to fight, let's fight. Fight! I wonder who the voice for Mortal Kombat was.
The announcer?
Yeah.
Yu Youngjin Ryo.
The announcer was the boss, dude. Turn around. I don't have. Woo! young whippersnappers tried to kill me. Let me back up a little bit.
According to Google, his name is Jameson Price.
Jameson Price? How did I somehow I touched a bubble. I eagerly touched a bubble? Somehow? Let's call it a bit of a failure on my part, because if I've learned anything from that haunted carnival, is that... Ooh, I messed up! I won't need my intervention, so I'll just use it for damage. We're gonna be a bit misaligned.
Just giving the boss a handicap, they don't do enough damage anywho.
Forgot to do Heli Sheltron or Holy Spirit. Like, you might as well use it after the atonement. But it's a little weird. I wonder if you're supposed to stay in the middle for that. And then Spirit. You know what? Why not? Reprisal. Gotta, like, not accept any of that.
But yet it was a quick Google search, so it's possible it might be wrong, lol.
Remember when the internet
Medium
used to be
road
right?
tacos.
Need more tacos. We're not at that boss fight. We're in a dungeon. Alright, let me do... I'm gonna do it twice because I missed that spider there.
Though since he apparently voiced Garen from League of Legends, I can kinda see it being right since they do sound similar.
Do they?
How dare.
Oh, I should do tacos tomorrow, speaking of which. BTW, these gears are technically upgrades to 90 tomes. To me they sound a bit similar yet.
Hit it twice, my bad, my bad, my bad. Messing up my own combo. My bad, my bad, my bad. Not rule of two yet. Not rule of two yet. Rule of two. Rule of two. Jerry's behind me, so I can just go in immediately.
Probably had a bit of editing done to the Mortal Kombat announcer voice to make him sound the way it does in game.
Oh, it sounds so good. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that in that order, but I hope it realigns itself. Keep forgetting about the spells, dude. It's a buffer. The spells are a buffer. You can use them and heal. Not yet. Not rule of 2 yet. Rule of 2. Rule of 1. Rule of 4. You just get that in there. I really should think that it's an
Fancy
actual...
Reagan when smacking things, yes.
Did Interv... No. There was never a gap closer for Paladins that stunned as well, so rule 2.
Seems like tomorrow we'll have to cut the Savage raid a bit earlier since someone has to leave at 1 p.m.
Guessing that's Ariel? I mean, we could always start a little earlier. Okay, so it never stunned. Okay.
Nah, intervene never stunned.
Come on! Look at me! Cool. Look, everything's back already. I can do my full burst.
Nah, Jim has something to do at around 1:30, so he wants to stop around 1 p.m.
Fair.
Just saw his post on the Discord and figured I'd let you know.
Yeah. Thank you. I wonder what does... Oh no! That person is a foolish, foolish person. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. It's aligned. Now it won't
Sing.
be.
S got something to do at 1 p.m. too.
Do I? Wait, what? That distracted me so much, I'm like, what? It's making me think now, do I have anything to do at 1 p.m.? Hey!
You've gotta get that 17 billion damage, brother.
Do I know? Let me get his backside out. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, that's a Dragoon, so I was right to do that.
Yes.
Apparently I have something to do.
Or simply get kidnapped by another game for 14 hours at a time. But yeah, guess we'll see tomorrow if PPL want to start earlier so we can do the usual time.
Like 1 hour earlier, maybe? We could probably try and do 1 hour earlier. But that has to, you know, be an okay for the rest of the team. Ooh, why did I do that? Oh, it's too late for... Okay, I want to keep it realigned, so I'm not going to use them. Miss out on DPS, but it's fine. Hey!
Yeah, in my case I'm fine with it as long as I don't oversleep lol.
Imperative.
But the others might not be able to.
Oh, shoot. Look at that. Yeah, they probably won't be able to. See?
So definitely need to see with them.
See if they want to do like an hour early. I mean, check and see. See if they have any qualms about it. Start an hour early, start 30 minutes early. At least a little bit more time before Jim needs to go. The heck?
Congrats, now you've got AOE REQ.
Two of them are about to die. I don't really need to go full ham on mitts. Rule of 2. Oh, Jay. Draco, you should have saw what I had to go through earlier with a scholar. Rio was there for it. Basically, the scholar was just using Adlo all the time.
You can use channel points for audio alerts.
Way to mess
Have
things
fun.
up. Thanks, Streamlabs.
Yeah, can confirm I saw like 5 Adlo back to back with no pause in between x.x. I caught the butt end.
You caught the butt end on that? Well, they didn't do it during the single boss there. It was like
I can scrub back to the run, and judge everyone. Since I am just an evil bastard. The healer in me was crying LOL.
I don't know what the heck I was doing there. I think I did it full spell there. Okay, I'm gonna forego my rule of 2 right now.
I seen since the pack after first boss. I mentioned it in the Discord kinda just waiting to see what PPL say now.
Kinda wanna save my burst here for the boss if I can.
Was he spamming Adlo in pull or just fishing for PROC because bored? You know what, I will just go back to it after this dungeon. Zed said he's fine with it so far. It was mid-pull yet.
Yeah, it was mid-pull. He couldn't keep me alive for like diddly. Hello? Do we? What? There he is. There he's coming. There he goes. There we go. Let's go. Yeah, it was mid-pull. I was noticing that my health was like dropping and I'm like throwing on all of my mitts. And I'm like, what's happening here?
Sync's health was constantly on the lower side due to the heals being a bit lacking amongst other things.
Okay, forgot about the instacast there. Can't forget the instacast. I think it's gonna be somewhere similar. Yep.
It's also painful for me to watch that kind of stuff happen with healers since I'm someone that had my heals planned depending on what kind of situation I get in LOL.
Should realign itself anyway. Whoa. Not moving from this chair, that's what I'll say.
They could have just been leveling SCH to get SMN and don't truly play healers. I have seen egregious all over the board this X-Pack.
I have actually opened up his search info somewhere in the middle of that dungeon, so that's up to you to decide. Okay, nice one, Cherry. Threaten that needle. No one shall be hurt. Oh. Go through one atonement. Oh. Both of them should be on? Okay.
You gotta remember. Plenty of folks don't play this game to get better LOL. More about completing it all and not focused on improving, as much as that mentality kills me in MOs like this.
True. It just annoys me. And it's probably kind of like a reflection of the casual gamer to the T. And at least they don't get like pissed off when you call them a casual gamer, because that's exactly what they are. Oh, don't you? Oh, I turned it off again. Ah! Okay, I like your portrait. Oh wait, no, I got it. All yours. But it's so strange. If you look back at that video or that recording or whatever, he has no level 100s. It's like he's leveling everything all at the same time, which is weird.
So did you feel safer with Cherry?
It may annoy me, but I'm not gonna go slinging insults at the guy working 14 hours a day to get 45 minutes of game time in at the end at LOL.
True.
Which dungeon was it?
Which dungeon? It was the Warcore Zormor. I can never pronounce Zormor. Warcore Zormor. Well, it's harder. It's easier than saying Iukatsumu. like it's like Ihu Katsumu.
Cherry
Warcore
has no issue with
Zormor.
casuals, just wish they would try.
Get ready for your test at the Warcore Zormor. And just like, oh, okay. Oh gosh, I'm looking at the Cherry. I'm looking at the calculator. Came in second place. Did the Black Mage die? Wait, did the Black Mage die? I think the Black Mage did die, right? Once? Cherry has...
They died a lot to AOES.
Ah! All right, I don't know how you brought your proof of people not being able to play into the. I think that you're collaborate. You collab
You have a
with the
calculator.
DPS. Yes, I have a calculator. I use it for school. Speaking of school, just got an email from him. Hey, what are you gonna do with this A? And I'm like, I'm just gonna keep it. Are people actually being carried through like the first ultimate raid? I see a lot of people with the ultimate legend or the Omega legend or something like that, and they kind of
At
suck
one point,
in the dungeon.
AoE one-shot Black Mage cause they had a Vuln stack.
They had a Vuln stack, okay. I guess they didn't want to move. Okay, typical Black Mage. But you know, I am gonna keep spamming these dungeons. Oh, I don't want to jump down here. Warcore Stormlord. Wait, join us as we stream the development panel from PAX.
And O0 and last boss, they were hit off edge.
You need to use HG and Guardian more.
I need to use HG and Guardian more. So, let's see. Guardian. I mean, I can use it whenever I really need to. HG. I mean, I don't need to use Hollow Ground all that much unless in case of emergency. So I don't know about that one. I use Hollow Ground when I know something stupid's gonna happen. I don't use that all too much because whenever something like
Cherry can heal, but Cherry can't heal stupid.
like using Hollow Ground in certain points means that, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna die here, but I shouldn't have that in a dungeon. I should never have that in a dungeon. So
Now that he mentions it, you didn't invuln any pulls. Gasp. Screw that emergency mindset, make the pulls go faster.
oh, you mean giving the healer a 10-second burst of damage? It's a dungeon, dude. It doesn't even need to be that way. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna, you know, definitely have that mindset of yes, faster, yes, faster, yes, faster, 10 seconds faster, yes. I keep the emergency mindset because I know for whatever reason something stupid might happen. That's why I keep it. And something stupid always happens. So, I mean, I've been 5 for 5. So, I don't know. Can't really throw away that emergency mindset yet until people start, you know, actually playing the game like they're playing World of Warcraft, which is not the case here.
Cherry pretty much shielded you most the dungeon and spammed damage when Cherry could.
I mean, dungeon pulls are the hardest hitting content besides Savage, so a free 10 seconds is great.
That's true. That's a free 10 seconds for sure. Those hard hitters can be mitigated by a paladin very well, but I get what you're saying, that 10 seconds of little AoE healers.
That's like the best way to use it. Being surrounded by an army and being an unkillable god is amazing.
For 10 seconds. Yeah, 10 seconds. I mean, at most you probably get 20 seconds added. Yeah, you get 20 seconds for the dungeon. At most. No, I'm good.
Also Cherry shields soon as you pull first group.
Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna keep my mindset. I've run into too many stupid people in order to not have, like, look at my Hollow Ground, which has happened before where I was just like, oh, everybody looks fine, I'm gonna use Hollow Ground here, and we just
how Cherry plays
rush
school.
through. It's just
This
like,
is where I'd use my HG. If I had one.
like, and that's just me, right? I've run into too many people who has like died, or you know, they died to the boss, or they somehow got themselves killed in the mob somehow. I don't even know. And I used Hollow Ground, and I'm like, oh crap. Like, I can't fully trust randos. That's for sure. They Deserve a
Cherry dares you
monochrome.
to use momits.
Dares me to use more mitts? Okay, fair enough. Healer asked. Healer asked. Oh crap, I have to put myself on mute, guys.
No.
Yeah, you said use more mitts, so I'm gonna use more mitts. Oh, I forgot the...
Just another CD to me even with the randoms. They either learn or we all die trying, shrug.
That's how you die a lot.
Meant no pits XD.
I mean, that's what I've learned. Having that mindset has me die a lot. Like, a lot.
Dying just means more leering though.
No.
Rarely funny enough.
No. I don't have time for that.
Though TBH in my case it's hard to want to use HG cause randos usually don't even make the most out of it. I lost track of how many healer kept healing me during HG.
They think they can top you off, and then they go out and attack. Okay. And besides,
DPS is low, Cherry thinks.
arms links give us more time over hollow ground anyway, because it slows them down. And if you take into account of like how long it takes for them to attack the next time, I think it outputs more than 20 seconds. Oh, rule of 2. Rule of 2. I don't know. It's a difference of opinion. In my opinion, these people... I'm sorry, I shouldn't say these people. These players kind of don't deserve the hollow ground a lot of the times.
But yeah, like I use HG in big pulls, it's just even when I use it because my party usually doesn't do much during that time, it feels like it doesn't do much. Did you even use a macro to signal it or just like, type it in chat, chief? Arms is a great tool, that loses efficacy the minute you add any DMG reduction beyond it.
You want me to make a macro for arm's length? Never really saw into perspective of having like a macro telling them, hey guys, arm's length is on. I don't know.
Not for arms.
What, for like hollow ground is what you're saying?
For invulns.
Oh no, I have one. But no, that I agree with. I have one for
Okay, Cherry N should have to use Sacred Soil twice a pull.
I usually only have macros for invulns, or I just type using underscore 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 this pull.
underscore 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 this pool. I mean, no, I have one. And it was for Living
Someone's
Dead.
doing baby DPS.
Someone's doing baby DPS. I would probably think it was
I just
the
invuln
machinist.
on DRK and YOLO. If it works, it works.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I can't trust him for that one. Just invuln on dark and be like, hey guys, I'm going in. And they don't even see it. And I'm like, oh, okay. Ooh, not on a boss. What am I doing?
That's a spicy take, Draco LMAO. TBF, I noticed that every time I have a MCH the run is RLY slow. I don't know if it's just a case of the MCH I got were bad or if MCH AOE is just that weak.
Oh. It's the machinist.
I mean, worst case it just a wasted 4 minutes CD, he'll get it back.
It's a 4-minute CD. Just saying. What is he doing? He is almost dead. Wait, how'd the monk die?
And dungeons are 15 minutes on average.
Yeah, that means that 4
Standing
minutes
in
actually means
bubbles.
something.
Might not have moved during the bubble phase.
Oh, I think they were going to a safe spot. You killed him again, Jerry. So you're probably going to have to try and not kill him again.
LOL. Another take to consider, not using a CD worse than wasting one even in an honest effort. LOL.
Oh, that's my bad. I'm getting hit here. Yep. Another to consider, not using a CD worse than wasting one in an honest effort. I got hit again. Thanks, guys. No, 4 minutes is still 4 minutes.
Well, that depends on the CD. Some CDs aren't worth using outside of specific scenarios.
Like, what will be the point of using Living Dead unless you're really gonna die? Like, its effect is stupid. It's the worst invuln in the game. So, like, why use it in any case other than, like, that certain emergency? So that one I can't really see to justify it.
Nah, super is worse.
Super Bolide? You think Super Bolide is worse? Are you kidding me? Super Bolide
To extend a pull timer that the healer doesn't need to heal you. Yes.
Okay, so you mean...
TBH, my main problem with LD is PPLC it and still keep healing you. Also, I agree with that. LOL.
At the very least, this is what I'm gonna say. Super Bolide is still an invincibility. You don't have a true invincibility
I
for a Dark
despise
Knight.
super cause PPL are dumb
Well,
with it.
you do, kinda. It's just stupid. You can't go under, like, one. Like, Super Bolide is one of those things, like, why did you give up all of your health? So I could see why it would be considered worse, because they literally give up all of their health. That is still kind of weird, though. I don't know why they designed it that way. But I guess they wanted to say, oh yeah, that's...
And as a healer, main super forces me to heal them in scenarios where I shouldn't need to most of the time.
Well, like I said, it's Wow, these guys aren't doing a lot of damage at all. And I can tell. I have the most damage right now.
It eating your HP is the dumbest gimmick I have ever seen, and I will die on that hill.
Bad gear.
Bad gear, maybe? Maybe. Well, you can't see it through the event. Have to click on. I really don't feel like
That
clicking
monk
on
likes
that.
eating AOE XD.
What? Okay, so he has several level 100s
Again,
and they don't know
my
how to
mindset
do...
is increase raid DPS. Also, super has to be paired with Aurora or discount Excog in my opinion.
I don't have a 95 DPS I need to level, else I'd help.
Yeah, mine says decrease raid DPS. You're asking a lot of people to see that happen. You're asking a lot. Especially in the casual game that is Final Fantasy.
Also, in my case, I only care about raid DPS in X and up.
Like, okay, so for instance, in this point, I gotta wait for it. Okay, I could throw it on here. not get attacked the whole time. Cherry can just do attacks. I don't have to move.
Highest I got is 93 Reaper that maybe can get to 95 after a leveling roulette.
Is this 3? Okay. Because here's my mindset. It's a dungeon. Frankly, as long as it doesn't take like, 30 minutes to an hour.
I'm not asking it. I'm partially forcing it to happen. Muahaha.
Oh.
Our DPS is just generally a good mindset to improve towards. Of course I only focus on it like mad during X up.
I'll just do that and see what I get.
My job as tank is to allow the rest of the party to do their best and focus incoming damage. If they don't take that opportunity, that's on them, and that okay.
So that mindset is not on a lot of people. In fact, most people don't have that mindset in this game. Especially seeing how Yoshi P does not foster that in this game.
Yeah, in my case I only focus about my own DMG in a dungeon because I can't control my teammates in a random dungeon.
Like, to be honest, Yoshi P fosters the point of casuality, if that makes sense to anybody. Like, he wants the 9-to-5er to not really think about that. And be able to just play a job and just, have fun with it. Nobody's really calculating how much RDPS they're trying to put into. Which is like, they'll be like, what's an RDPS? And I'd be like, okay, how do I explain that? But, I mean, I get your point, and that's a fine, that's an alright mindset to have, because at this point you're partially forcing them, like you said, for them to actually do a little bit more damage, but some people won't take that opportunity to do that damage while you're like invulning or something like that. Like, I'll be honest with you, I've had like certain struggles with like my rotation because White Mage did a holy and it's like it stuns everybody. And I'm like, damn it. But at the same time, it's one of the most useful and loved abilities in this game. Holy does an area-wide stun. That is amazing. I just think that it gets spammed a little too much sometimes. But then again, like I said, it's not something to really complain about. That's like a me thing. Them using Holy a lot is like, should be like something that they should be doing.
Meanwhile, me that thinks a stun on your main AoE is dumb XD.
Like, it's not like there's an ability out there that works off of a stun. Let's do this.
Did Samoan say AoE stun guess Cherry Goins White Mage Enit?
I don't hate White Mages in their
It's
Holy.
just me optimizing every ounce of my own play, which in turn leads to opportunities for the team. Also, Holy can go die in a hole for all the blood prices it's wasted. I like the AoE stun, but I dislike that it's on their main AoE.
But we don't have blood price anymore. How did I start that by accident? Oh my god!
That's why I preferred the way Astro had their stun, where it was on a CD instead of their main AoE. History is written in stone sink. WHM will pay for not respecting DRK back in the day.
Okay, I do more damage with Holy Spirit. Okay. I was thinking of either using Shield Bash or Shield Lob, or I was debating. Okay, I won't use it. I know, I'm not really using I can't say it, so I'm just gonna say Holy Spirit. Or Spirit Within. But damn it.
My point was I'm going to do my best to allow my healers and DPS to preform the best they can by positioning mobs and mitigation properly.
That's fine.
If they don't take that's okay.
That's
But
fine.
I'm also someone who would stay in a 40+ min dungeon run just because I know not every is good or even average.
That's fine. Listen, I have no complaints about that. In fact, I would say I'd encourage it. It's just that not a lot of people are going to take it because they don't see it. Not a lot of people, if not most players, don't see it. And it's not their fault. The game teaches them not to see it. The game has taught a lot of players to...
I mean, yet I'm not gonna leave a run just because it takes longer. That's why I got into the mindset of only caring about my own performance.
Like, for me, I just try to make sure that everyone's alive and okay. Haha, I can still attack you from here! Okay, didn't mean to do that. I don't know why I pulled it off. I was like, haha! I'm gonna realign my my
However,
abilities.
did you know that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell? Obviously I only have that mindset when I'm random queuing for stuff. For example, tomorrow, since we'll be doing M1S, I will be considering how I can help other during the fight.
So, I would say that mindset is perfectly fine to have. Just know that, son of a basket eating, why'd you have to run away? Misalign everything.
Especially since I kinda have to, since I'm slotting in as Dancer XD.
Like, I always pull them into the middle because I want the monk to be able to get behind them. Although they're trying to take away positionals for whatever reason. But then again, I mean, people don't like positionals. They think it's very cumbersome.
It sure isn't he going to be my own DPS that will carry the party as Dancer, lol. I just turn his ass. I ain't stutter stepping for no one.
Oh, stutter, you ain't stutters, or okay. I mean, that's a good point too. But these the DPS that we have right now are a bit
Crap. It's
stupid.
Darkhold.
I enjoy positionals personally.
Oh, you enjoy them? Yeah, I don't mind them. I think positionals is a good way to like keep you active, keep your buttons going. Like, you're not gonna just sit there in one spot beating the crap out of
Same.
something. But some people watch.
Melee
I mean,
needs positionals in the game's current state, otherwise Melee would be a snooze fest.
I don't know which one's the bigger market, the United States or the or Japan. I think it's Japan, but there has been people who's given
That's
their
kinda
like.
my own take on it.
Oh
Okay,
my
hear me
gosh.
out. Tank positionals. Also definitely Japan for 14.
Because, like, if you go by, like, what Japanese do when it comes to this game, you get a lot harder. You'll get a harder game. Because they are another beast.
Draco. No. Bad. Stop that.
Tank positionals? How? When the bosses move and face you all the time, how are you doing that?
I will have tank positionals.
But how? How are you going to have tank positionals? How will you make that possible? Do you, like, have an ability to kick them so their ass is showing or something?
The pain.
I'm more confused as to how that would work more than why they would have them. You only get positionals as off-tank. I'm dead. That's for you to find out.
That's for you to find out? So you're just like, I don't know, man. I don't know if your hot take is really vibing here. I'm not too sure the thought process was put through there.
I create the problem, not the solution.
But why, though?
The ability will be called Show Me That Ass Boy, and you'll turn them around and spank them a bit.
Do you turn
But
them
yeah,
all
nah, melee
around?
DPS 100% need positionals, cause otherwise the role would be so
Do
brain
you
dead,
turn
and
the
it
boss
already is
around
pretty
too?
brain dead for most of the jobs.
Do you turn the boss around too? Can you, like we're about to face a giant thing. Do you turn him around? Oh wow, our DPS suck. Wow.
Make it a frontal positional so off-tank stays up front during raids, lol.
Dude, we've been here for
Watch
a
these
minute.
arms get to work and spin the Titan copy.
I reprisaled them
I mean,
twice.
sure, why not? Most PPL keep complaining about asses, might as well give them what they want, nah.
XD.
Cheap viewers onstreambo.com.
Like, what the heck is
remove the
happening
space
here?
at BRRLH86T.
Their DPS suck.
Used sacred soil 3 times this pull.
I shouldn't be at the top of the DPS list. What is happening? Oh my goodness, what is happening?
Did I just hear a random bot message in the middle of all that?
Yes, you did.
Oh. This is pretty wild, actually. Yes.
I'm not kidding when I say I'm at the top of the
I
DPS
thought I was
list.
going crazy,
And
lol.
let me tell you, Cherry
Now
is
you
number
know
3.
Cherry's pain.
I swear Cherry's bringing these people in. As soon as she joins the party, she's like bringing the proof. What is happening?
Jesus, you don't know how tempted I am to just show up on Picto, lol. I believe you, Chief. I too have topped the DPS lists plenty of times this X-Pack in dungeons.
This isn't
I
right.
make a habit of laughing when it happens.
This isn't right. I shouldn't be anywhere there. What is happening? Oh, also, it's alright, it's fine. I was supposed to use a Holy Spirit in it. That's not right, man. Do more damage. Oh my gosh. Oh, I used it. I used intervention. I use intervene as part of my DPS combos. That sucks. Where's the machinist going? What is he doing?
Ah yes, the curse of having a dash that does DMG.
I mean, I don't want to do that. Like, that's crazy, dude.
Can't wait for gap closers to not have damage attached.
Oh my gosh, what is happening to these people? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Oh, other side.
You could have used HG 5 times so far. God, I hope PLD and War get the same change, cause I genuinely am just tired of using it for DMG.
I'm fine.
I normally just double weave my intervenes, get them out of the way together.
Yeah, but in dungeons, like, they're always going to be used in some form or fashion. Where are you going? What is that? What is happening? I'm so confused. Oh my gosh, I should have. Oh my goodness. Okay, alright. Cherry, what is happening?
I
Wait,
guess they
save
wanted
one?
that free trip to the Netherrealm.
Save
Yeah,
one?
I've got
the-
Spirit on deck if I need a ranged insta.
This is what I mean by
Double.
like I can't.
I think I found the auto MNK from Titania.
This is what I mean by I can't trust randos. Like y'all thinking like, oh, I'm giving them
What the
opportunities
TDS
and
just
stuff.
butchered that word so bad. Yeesha.
Yeah, like this here. Definitely gonna use
I can help, but it's probably gonna be one dungeon lower.
probably. I can't believe what I'm looking at here.
This just reminded me of the bard I had back in HW that only used one dot and the starting skill for the whole dungeon.
Again, this might be like a mentality I shouldn't. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Could always do the Alliance XP farm.
Bro, yeah, I could just do the alliance.
Yes, that bard
yeah.
never ever used straight shot.
Ah! Why did
True, we
why did I
could.
throw that on? Because I can't trust them. They need that gradual heal. How did we reach this point a third time?
What about Iron Jaws every other GCD? LOL, I've had one do that. No straight shot in HW. They didn't want the crit rate shame.
That's funny, I actually blocked it.
Even had someone that would Iron Jaws then proceed to use the dots right after all the time. I hope you blocked it. You had bulwark on, haha.
I did. I wanted to block it with bulwark. I wanted to see if I could. Oh my gosh, it's over. Oh my gosh. No one's
I know
getting,
a BRD like that, Ryo.
Nope, no one's getting a. I can't give Cherry a calm.
Like I
really
refuse to
do.
believe that guy wasn't trolling, but knowing the 14 community, I wouldn't be surprised if they were genuine.
Oh my goodness. They have level 100s on them. That's the thing. They have level 100s. Multiple DPS level 100s. How? How did they get... See, this is what I was talking about when I said that there's going to be there's too many casual, like the game teaches people how to casually play. The game does not teach them how
Level
to play
really doesn't
effectively.
mean a lot, buddy. We have had
Hold on,
this
I gotta
talk.
mute myself again. I'm gonna get me something to drink.
Did Cherry out DPS them at all cause they were kinda bad?
Whiskey from the top shelf. Double.
Here, you basically outdid.
How many more dungeon runs are you planning to do tonight, Sync?
Plenty. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing plenty. If I make it to level 100 tonight, I wouldn't even be surprised. You did better than the monk, Terry.
Probably. You were second aggro most pulls.
You almost
I'll hop on and do a few then, since I feel like doing something on final LOL.
Machinist. The machinist was 1% higher than you, and the monk was 1%. What's even worse is that I was over 10% above both of them. Both of them. I don't know. Maybe it was their gear. Maybe their gear was broken, and they didn't pay attention to their gear. Had to make sure. I don't know. I can't tell you the reason why they were doing so bad, and had like, as soon as Cherry said like, I used 2 sacred soils, someone's not
As healer
putting
Cherry
out
should be lower
damage.
venom, so would have been mad if Cherry outdid them.
All I heard was Cherry had to use 2 sacred soils, someone's not doing enough DPS, and then it's like both of them are not doing enough DPS. Ooh. Let me boost up the music. I'm gonna go get me something to drink and probably go to the bathroom. So that I don't have to wait for you guys.
Yeah, TBF, if you have to use more than 1 soil in a pull, I already start questioning XD.
War core. Soar more. I don't know. It's gonna be private. 9999999. But then again, I should probably. Is it? But yeah, whatever. 9999999. You dissolved the party, but then the party is now crossword party. Haha. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna get me something to drink, and I'm gonna contemplate my
MCH
life.
had NQ vendor 94 gear left side.
He had 94 gear. Venus, 94. That's. We were in the Sanote, right?
I'd so seem like most PPL are okay with starting a bit early tomorrow for raids.
Okay, that's good. 94 gear. That's not a problem.
Almost done with leveling roulette here, so 1 minute.
Vendor gear is bad.
That's not a. I mean, that's
NQ
not.
so like 1/3 less stats.
I mean, it was still 94 gear, which shouldn't, because it's, if they can
He
get into
said
the
normal
dungeon.
quality vendor gear.
Quality vendor. Normal quality.
We'll have to
vendor
wait
gear.
on Nita and Ride though, since those two have something work related IIRC.
Some work. All right. I'm gonna get me some to drink. Give me a second.
NQ is missing 23 weapon damage and 41 main stat on weapon alone.
Even so, Cherry should have been that close to their DPS, they should have been more than 1% higher than Cherry's DPS. Should NT.
MNK had okay gear, weapon was a little low but fine otherwise.
Crap, half a level off for Skydeep Senate.
All right. Huh. Woo! Let's see. Oh, hello. He's half off.
The difference between NQ and HQ is 13 weapon damage BTW. It's okay to use cheap gear to fill.
I mean,
shouldn't cause that much disparity in time.
Cherry never claims to be the best, but Cherry does claim to always try Cherry's hardest.
Shouldn't. I think it comes down to after that. Yui, you're only at level.
That's what matters.
Wait.
Cherry /o/.
You're level 90. Is a level 95 dungeon.
MCH gear was equivalent to ILV 600 gear.
How much
Yeah.
How much do you have left on your Reaper? On your Reaper? Well, of course. Alright.
Little more than half.
Well, more than half? Okay. I mean, we can knock down the dungeon. That's fine.
Cherry doesn't mind helping you here as well, all up to you.
Yeah. When we get to Vanguard. What the hell? Whoa, well, hold on. Is that? Oh, it's the Manderville thing. Oh, just colored it purple. Alright, Warcore Zormor, Warcore Zormor. Zormor, Warcore, Lore, Vordor. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's been happening in Lost. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you why there are people. You know, the way they play the way they do. But I'm pretty sure it's because this game doesn't foster optimization. Because now they think the game is too hard. That's the fun part about it. They think it's too hard.
Ah, sweet, beautiful DPS.
It's like they're trying. Oops, my bad.
Well, to be fair, it's not always the same group of people. And you really only hear the vocal minority usually. Then that's on the community and the divisive bickering on all fronts. The game just gives you skills and tells you to figure it out. No sense of fostering anything there.
I mean, the game doesn't want to foster that anyway, so... Who are we to start saying, hey, you should probably want better players, right? And the game is just like, nah. Oops. Excuse me. Don't mind what's happening in there. I'm gonna go silent for a second. See, that's not so hard. I don't know why people complain about that. Rule of 2. Ah! Oh, I missed. I missed. Ah, that's funny. Ring keeps trying to use your level 100 skills. Yeah, that's like the drawback of it all, isn't it? The community is a very divisive thing we have here when it comes to 14. Like, it's supposed to be very inviting, it is, but like, I don't know. I feel as though the community, you know, maybe it's just me, but I don't always feel like I'm part of the community in some happenstance. What the? Text to speech. Oh, rule of 2. Rule of 2.
I mean, I'm not a zealot but always offer my own hospitality as a small token of being a part of the community. Offering insight or help when needed, if needed.
That's the one part that I can stand behind. It's the other part. The bigger fandom, I should say. The ones that are like, they have plushies in their house and they're not afraid to show it kind of thing. Yeah, back that ass up there. Yeah. Oh gosh! Cherry, no! Let's get in there.
XD.
What's wrong with having plus highs or merge?
Oh gosh. How are we gonna win now? Oh,
Was
no.
trying to move so Yuhi could DPS boss was bad idea.
Wait, what's a... Oh.
14 gave me a sense of stability in a time where me and mine were in a really, really rough spot. So the game is near and dear, but I won't go on a crusade for the game.
Funny enough, right?
Felt like Cherry got in Yuhi's was but ended up killing Self.
And I killed Yui. Oh no.
I was safe, but Yuki came closer. Lol.
Kinda funny though. Trying to save each other only to kill each other.
Classic.
It's like, oh no, they both died. What do we do? Continue the fight? Yeah, continue. Alright, so there's a reason why I hide behind this wall. The flowers. Flowers getting...
To lose the flowers like any reasonable tank should do to ranged mobs. Good job. Proud of you keeping the old ways alive.
Thank you, thank you. Wouldn't call myself a bad tank, but at the same time, not perfect. I don't know. I'm surprised at what I've seen so far, like genuinely.
One day he will learn about mob cramming.
Mob cram.
I said reasonable LOL.
Do I not have? There it is. Follow me! Oh, he can still see me. There we go. Oops, did it again. Caught myself this time, though. I was like, I don't need Iron Will. I don't need iron will. What's an iron will? For noobs and people who don't know how to play. Scythe you got there. I don't need it though. Woo!
Prove you are worthy to rule.
I might need those intervenes now that I think about it.
Chronicles of Hell. Recount the fury of erupting pigs.
Erupting pigs?
Chronicles of Hell. Return the hunger of roiling waters. I will take the measure of your resolve. Implacable strength of the mountain, be mine!
I got north.
Spirit of my brethren, your thunder roars!
That was a holy spirit.
That you should endure my fury.
I've seen a few people get hit by that.
Chronicles of Hell.
I find it funny.
The cruelty of merciless storms.
There we go. Look at that. I'm not number one. Look at that. I am not number one. That is amazing. It's like everyone knew
What number then?
how to play. What number of number 3? Which is where I should be. Actually, everybody is in the right spot. Rio is at number 1 with Picto. You're
Then
at
I
number
was
2.
2 most likely.
Yeah, you were 2 with Reaper. 3 with Paladin. And 4 with her Scholar. But all of that makes sense. Oh, okay. What did we set the buffs? Only bad people need Iron Will. So most of the 14 community. You were able to, yeah, you got your. I wonder if people are doing Aglaya or not. Honestly, 95. So now you can do Sanat. Unless, because we can do the Alliance raid if you want. Alliance raid is almost guaranteed to be a level up. Talking about it for a while. True. Had to throw a jab. No. Cherry's pulling a cherry. No, I had Iron Will on. I had it off for a second, and then I put it back on. I was just like, ah! I don't think I would be able to hold aggro if I didn't have Iron Will. I may be, you know, a good tank, but I'm not I'm not that good to somehow keep aggro while not having Iron Will on. Somehow he still holds aggro. So what it's not, I think we're doing so nope. Yeah, not with a Picto in your party. Let's do Snow. Let's do Snow. Let's do Snow. But does he want to heal? That's the question. I don't know why I've been getting like weird people with like weird, like how are they playing the game at that? Hit the invisible wall. Alright, this might be the last run for the night. So let's make this a big one. Okay, ramparts off, rule of 2. Watch this. Shield bash! Sweet DPS. I nearly tied with you that one on that pull. Let's finish in previous time. No, I get that one. Is this a rule of 2 right here? We can start the rule of 2. Oh man, look at that. So did that twice, I think. Hey, we cheat. Bubble bombs.
Damn, still up, I see.
Yep, I'm still up. How you doing, Argus? This is gonna be the last run anyway.
This week was exhausting.
Yeah, really, I think it's kind of spreading. Exhausting. Remember when Divine Veil was stupid?
See, I can't spell for crap, lol.
Nice. I leveled up too. That's nice. Remember when Divine Veil was stupid and you had to heal? You had to like heal the Paladin for the veil to go up? That was dumb.
And TTS can't speak for crap.
Yeah, then took their shield off.
Like, you're supposed to sacrifice your shield to give everybody a shield. It was like, that's kind of stupid, don't you think? And then I guess someone in Yoshi P's team was like, yeah, that's kind of stupid. We're denied the bonk! You're not allowed to have the bonk. Wait, there's 3 left. Rule of 2. Arachnophobia be damned. wait right here. I think they're gonna come to me anyway. Two? I think we can go to rule of 2 of this one. Whoa! That was weird. That was ultra weird.
How you like Paladin so far this expansion?
Feels like a winner. Like it feels like the most complete out of all the tanks. Aside from maybe like the warrior. The warrior feels just like is fun, but it's like dumb fun. Because it doesn't really
He
like
finally starts to believe.
like it doesn't have like the warrior doesn't have like anything intricate to go by. It's really just dumb fun. Paladin has like 3 combos to him, but they all fit and suit what it is. It has the best utility, I believe, and it's probably the best main tank you can have in any. Like, I know it doesn't output that much damage, but as a tank, the Paladin is probably the best one so far. Like, Gunbreaker does a lot of damage, but it's like, it's really off-putting because it
But
can't
still
fit
worse
nothing.
in Vuln cooldown though.
Still worse Vuln though? Cooldown for sure has the best Vuln. Has the best Vuln. So it's like it doesn't need to have the shortest cooldown.
That's why I mentioned the cooldown.
Hee. Think it's gonna fly away now? Yeah, it's gonna. I can do this at a distance.
Still reminds me of Happy Gilmore in the batting cage when I use Hallow Ground LOL.
Jeez, Cherry, how much shield do you need? I'm looking at Cherry's shield. She has like way too much. I can just stand here. Cherry had all the shields. All the shields.
She needs all the shields apparently.
She takes everyone's shield, look at it, and her HP is just a little blip. That little blip turns and look at the shield. The shield is like, goes off the scale of the menu. Rule of 2. Like, certainly Paladin doesn't do as much damage as the probably never will. Probably, but it feels the best as a tank. Like, it feels like a tank. Builds all crit? Oh gosh. This is where I started feeling those guys out. I was like, wait, I feel like we're not doing any damage. I stunned it twice. It was like one stun, another stun. That was kind of dangerous of what I did there. Oh, keep one.
Still a shame on the uses of shield bash though.
Yeah. Everybody had like a similar idea. We'll hold mines off for a little bit. That was a good dodge there, Yui. I think we're good. Just to get myself realigned. Wow, what damage? everybody had the same thought. It was like, I'm not moving. I'm moving, by the way. Ah! I was like, I'm not getting out of this chair. Wait, nope. I am getting out of this chair. Almost lost that for a second. Final Fantasy 15 vibes? I don't know. I am about to get hit. I did not get hit. Somehow I moved out of the way. Ow. 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 He dead. He dead. Ooh. Oh, wait, I already got it. Well, free sword and free orchestriate, you know? Oh, that was good. That was eventful. I'm level 97. So I will try. I'm probably going to go to bed after this and wake up early so I can get Paladin to 100 as fast as possible before raid. Because right now we are looking at 97. So now I can wear this gear. I can wear this gear and look awesome.
After Cherry joined, things got better. Things got even better when Yuhi and Ryo joined.
Yeah, because we didn't have, you know, no quality gear having, low level weapon just passing having. I kid. But I've been seeing more individually, not usually together when it comes to stuff like that. Like, it broke my mind seeing that I was at the top of the calculator.
And I still rock LV90 gear.
Lol. Oh, you're still rocking that level 90 gear. You don't really need to change to level 97, to be honest. That's what I think.
TBF, we are at the dungeon where you'd usually start replacing it.
Yeah, usually, yeah. So level 95 dungeon is probably where you'll start replacing all of your stuff. That's what I did.
Yup.
Wow.
Yup. I'll see if I can hit LV97 tomorrow so we can do that last stretch.
We can all do that last. If we're not doing anything on Sunday, if it happens again, yeah, I'll definitely.
Obviously, personal skill also matters. Tongue sticking out.
I'll definitely have a map stay on Sunday.
Would say 97 cores, normally 95 is still around the same as LVL 90 augmented.
Sounds good. I've had a few maps stockpiled.
Yeah, 90. Yeah, your 90 gear at augmented can last up to level 97, in my opinion.
I still have 7/8 maps for a few weeks now.
Yeah, 95 is where you usually start thinking about replacing gear since it's a few ILD low above, but 97 is RLY when you want to RLY do it. I'll be out of town, I need to get some R&R.
Sir, all good. Speaking of R&R, my character needs to go to bed.
But PLD apparently can solo LV 100 maps for the most part.
Hope you're able to relax.
People have been soloing level 100 maps. Okay, okay. I see them. But it goes along.
After the week I've had, I need it.
Goes along. I don't know if it goes along faster, but you do get a lot more.
Yeah, I also need to try to get to sleep since I've been having a spotty sleep schedule these days.
Go to sleep, everybody, because I have an early morning tomorrow at the very least. We're gonna get this guy to level 100.
Hope all of you have a good night then.
Welcome to my life, LOL.
He's gonna go to this bed. Anyway.
Kinda makes me want to see if I can duo maps with Tatty lol.
You probably could. It's probably a thing that you can do. Who knows? Anyway, guys.
Go for it.
I will see you all. Have a good night. Get some rest. And I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll probably try to join you tomorrow if you're still running stuff when I wake up.
Definitely. Alright, guys.
Still wish I could get my retainers.